But today we are back on the road. We're heading up to Low Man Roz to check out the 413 coupe. So if you watched the previous video, you know that we had a little bit of a problem in Nashville when we slightly messed up the car. Well, today we're gonna get it pulled apart. I say we, Low Man Roz is gonna get it pulled apart, and we're gonna see what damage is actually in there. So stay tuned for all the coverage. We're gonna find out how bad we destroyed it, and if it's just a throwout bearing or if it's something more significant. And today we're gonna hop in our blue OBS truck. This is gonna be our ride for today. Well, we made it to Low Man Roz, and Bobby is starting to work. So the seat's about ready to come out, so I'm gonna help him pull the seat out. We're gonna pull the tunnel, and then demolition begins to be able to get the transmission out. So let's take a look at Bobby inside. We're making him do all the hard work here. So there's a couple bolts. We got bolts in the back and bolts in the front. The seat will come out, and then we'll get the tunnel out. So you can see what originally happened. This pedal just barely clipped right on the corner of the tunnel, so right on the edge, and then it got caught underneath this tunnel, and that's what held it to the floor. So we're looking, we have different pedals for the clutch and the brake, and we're looking for a different pedal to maybe match or come out with something maybe a little longer, and kind of modify this a little bit where we don't have the same issue in the future. So this whole toe board will come out, and same way as the floor is kind of separate with pieces. So this is our access panel to master cylinder. We're going to send the toe board back to Gillette Speed and Design, and once that is back, we'll cover the toe board separate. So there's a couple pieces to the toe board. There's one around all the pedals, the whole toe board, and then there's a piece up top that covers the bell housing. So there's a piece underneath here that'll come off, just to be able to get the whole transmission out with the bell housing. So here we go. It seems like I helped last time take out the old transmission. They put it all in. It seems like all I get to do is destruction, tear things apart, but I don't know how to put it back together. So I take it to people who can put things back together. I'm just good at tearing it apart. So we're gonna tear it apart. Next stage. Okay, seat is out. Now it's time for tunnel. Once tunnel comes out, then we're gonna have to pull out again the toe board. So there's a lot to it. There's so many different pieces to the inside of this car, whether it be the floors, the tunnel, the toe board, and others. So, but I think all this has come in and out at least 5 or 6 times. I know the transmission was probably at least 5 times. So tunnel's been in and out multiple times. Bare metal, painted. When we got the seat and the interior back, it came out again and got all put back together. So by this point, I think Bobby is a pro. He could probably work on this car in his sleep. So, is that right, Bob? Could you work on this one in your sleep?
I'll tell you a little story when it got me off camera.
Off camera only stories, uh-oh. Okay, so we got the tunnel all unscrewed. Bobby's getting the shift handle off here. Then just yanking a tunnel. Let's get Bobby in action. Action shot. Actually, we hired someone else to do all this. Bobby and I are just acting like we're doing all this. We're stage actors. We're just performing today, but in between takes here, we're getting other people to do all the work.
Yeah.
So Yeah, you can see directly through the floor now. So drive shaft into the brand new Tremac 5-speed. So this is where we got to get all these pieces off to get access. So there's a piece right through here again on the toe board to be able to get the whole bell housing and everything pulled out. So start taking all this out and go from there. So next steps. So you see brand new master cylinder. So it makes it really nice with the new master cylinder as well. Pushing the clutch isn't hard at all. Now it is, since I messed it up. But before, driving it, it's super easy to shift. So much nicer than before. So I think we're gonna have to cut out part of the toe board here, and then we'll get it sent back. I'm going to send it back to Speed and Design. We're going to cover each of these individually.
7/16. See, this piece is separate from this.
Sorry, Gil, I'm destroying all your work here. It's my fault, but someone has to do it. I know you just wanted to recover all this again. It's okay.
I bet there's a nut on the bottom of that one.
Is there a nut on it?
I think so.
Okay.
It jumped off. Go ahead. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we got most of the toe board at least there, but let's see here. Was there bolts up in here? I know this is all separate piece, right?
Yeah.
We're going to recover this, so do we want to just peel this off?
That's what I was thinking.
Stuff's definitely sticky, nasty interior glue. But I guess that's what it's for. It is doing the job.
Okay. Them's all Allen's.
Yeah. So you can see on the toe board we got a separate panel for here for all the pedals. That is separate. And then I think this is all separate through here. No, that piece up there.
This here's separate because I had to cut this out so I could get the bolts on the transmission.
Yeah. So it's more up here than it is down here.
This is a bear to get out.
Do we need to unscrew this?
What is it?
The wires for the dimmer switch? Or the...
yeah.
It's one more piece of the puzzle. I gotta take this little area out, and then the whole toe board is ready to come out. So, thank you. One more piece. Okay, starting to come apart. So, toe board out. You can really see it all in here now. So, maybe we should just leave it like this. We should leave it like this so when we break it again, it's easier access. So while you hear in the background is the delivery in here is started and running. So while we're getting to the next step, let's take a look at another car in here and listen to it. The car has just been started up. super cool 57 Chevy delivery here. Color's beautiful, outside is really nice. Okay, back to what we need to do. We're focused on the 34. Focus on the 34. This just means that I have to buy more fluid again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, next step. Bobby's got all the transmission, kind of the cross member support out, and engine supported. What are we on to next, Bob? I say we, but what are you on to next?
I gotta take the fluid lines off for the clutch and then put the transmission jack underneath of it.
Start unbolting and yank it.
That sounds easier than...
It is. For you, it's easy. This is easy peasy, they say. We keep joking, but again, he's taken this in and out multiple times, and some of the guys have done stuff like this and helped him, but Bob has at least done this himself probably 4 or 5 times, so he's a pro at this. He's got it. We were just joking around. I said, Bobby's gonna have this. We're gonna have it up and running today. He's gonna have it all back together, but that is only on social media and fake things. So this is reality. So hopefully we get it out today or tomorrow, diagnose it, figure it out that it's just something easy, and then it all gets put back together. We'll get a few parts. Hopefully it's just a throwout bearing and get it put back together. But while we're here as well, we are gonna get a few more things because we were really rushed trying to get it ready for Nashville. The tack needs finished. We have new pedals, brake, clutch, and we're gonna put a new gas pedal on it as well, and maybe trim the tunnel a little bit so we don't have that sticking. Solve that problem. And we do have another set of wheels coming, another set of Steelies, and what we're gonna do with those Steelies, we're gonna put a brand new set of Excelsiors for road trips. So we'll run 2 different sets of wheels. These tires, so we have the bias ply tires, but we're gonna put another set of Steelies. So if we do more of a road trip, we'll run those tires with that set of Steelies. We'll swap back and forth. I'm just getting tired of bias plies. Sorry for the purists, but I'm not a die-hard hot rodder or something. I just wanna enjoy the ride. And that's what I'm trying to get these for, so we can drive them anytime, anywhere, and feel safe wherever we go. So for my taste, my preference, we're doing another set of wheels and a set of Excelsiors. Hopefully that improves a little bit more handling and just overall ride quality. So more to come. Yep.
Okay, all I had is a throwout bearing blew out right here, where it wouldn't work anymore, and was sitting on top of this stud. The clutch disc is all right on both sides. The pressure plate's all right. The flywheel's all right. That was the only damage. He was lucky.
Lucky. Well, that is a good thing then. So yeah. You got it out yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? And just the throwout bearing, and then we have the throwout bearing ordered, and we'll get it back together.
Yeah.
So I didn't damage it as much as what
a lot of people thought.
Yes. Just
no,
the throwout bearing.
You didn't.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you getting it out, and we'll get it back and going, right?
Yeah. It's a little easier to get out now that the hole is finally the size it should be than it was when I was starting.
Right, right. Well, that is tremendous news. Thanks to Bobby here again at Low Man Rods for getting the transmission out yesterday. I was here for a little bit, but he finished up the job. Clutch is fine. Again, it's just a throwout bearing, so he'll get that back all together, get it put back in, and really just get it back assembled. There's a few more things again that we're going to get done while it's here, and then we'll get it back on the road, and hopefully we'll be driving this to Columbus. So stay tuned for when it gets back together. We'll get it back on the road, and we won't be doing burnouts in Columbus. We'll build some more miles, but really, again, I don't think it was the burnout at all. I think it was the pedal getting stuck underneath the tunnel with the RPMs, and it just blew it out. So we'll fix all that as well. So back going together.